Hi, it's Kristen from Student Academic Services. One of the biggest questions that I get about uSucceed is about filtering student populations. So I wanted to walk you through the additional filters area. If you are watching this as part of our filtering playlist, which I will also link in this video, keep watching to see me filter to students who have not made appointments, students with specific tracking items, and more. Now let's dive into uSucceed. Filters can be used on the Students page, on the My Students, or the Tracking tab. The filter screens look pretty similar in both areas. We start on the tracking items, where you can filter by students with tracking items. You can look at active, resolved, or both. You can filter down to a tracking item type, like flag or kudos, or to a specific tracking item name. Just find in danger of failing or tutoring referral, for example. You can use this box to search. You can use this area down here if you want to look at items created by a specific person. You can also search off of due dates or creation dates. The tracking items page on the Students tab also has this count section where you can search for X number of tracking items that match your criteria. So for example, 2 in danger of failing flags. Now we're going to move down to cohorts and relationships. In the cohorts and relationships area, you can filter down to cohorts that you have access to. You can also select your term and adjust your connection to students, like faculty mentor or academic counselor. Many of these features can also be accessed on the search bar in the Students screen. So right here. In the meetings area, you can search for students who have had scheduled meetings or who have not had or scheduled meetings. You can also select the meeting type from the dropdown. If you click on the bolded area, it will select all the appointment reasons, or you can select just one reason. You can use the date filters to filter down to appointments from just this semester or a specific date range. Please know that this feature is looking at scheduled meetings, not whether or not the meeting was attended. So if the student did not attend the appointment, even if you marked it as such in the system, unfortunately, it will still show in the Who Have Had Scheduled list. In the Success Plans area, you can filter to students who have success plans if you have access to them. You can select students with or without success plans. You can verify the success plan type in the dropdown. You can also check off if you want to include complete or in progress, or both. If you have access to retention scores, you can filter based off of the retention score in the system. You can look at all students with retention scores, or at risk, moderate risk, or low risk. And finally, the attributes area, which is probably the most used and also most confusing area. Click Add Attribute, and then select an attribute from the dropdown. You'll want to be sure to indicate your term to get the most reliable information. Then in the specific value dropdown, you can select the appropriate answer. You can add more than one attribute at a time. Be sure to indicate the semester on each filter, and then click Submit to view your filtered list.